Today's video is brought to you by Card Kingdom. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Modern Mayhem. Of course, this week I'm playing a different type of blue and black deck, but this one is an older combo, Dimir Inverter, as you may remember from Pioneer, and it's made its way back to Modern occasionally. This time around, I just wanted to try it out because we just got Consider, and that seems like a sweet cantrip for the deck, especially when it's paired with cards like Murktide Regent. Murktide Regent, obviously a powerhouse in Modern right now, and able to kind of make it so our graveyard is extra thin for when we go off with the combo. But if you don't know what the combo is, pardon me there, if you don't know what the combo is, Inverter of Truth plus either Thassa's Oracle or Jace Wielder of Mysteries. As Inverter of Truth will pretty much eat up our whole deck, and then we'll just rely on the Thassa's Oracle or the Jace Wielder of Mysteries to win the game. So, pretty straightforward, eat our own cards, win the game that way. So, let's see how we do in a league. We've returned to Innistrad with Innistrad Midnight Hunt, and of course, CardKingdom.com has got all your sealed product, all the singles you could ask for, so head on over to CardKingdom.com and place your orders now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this for the time being. What am I gonna draw? Is that a Rift Bolt? Okay, so we're just gonna get burnt out. That's not good for us. Like, actively bad. All right, well, I guess we're doing this, so we're gonna go grab a Swamp, Inquisition, Boros Charm, Lightning Bolt. Yeah, we get rid of the Boros Charm here. So we technically are, they've already got 9 in hand. They've got 9 in hand. We got rid of the Boros Charm. We take another 3. We're down to 16 here. They've got Double Bolt. They just played Foundry tapped. I'm going to go ahead and Thoughtseize. Sure. They drew another Bolt. How do I mean, I think I still have to do this, right? Like, I mean, I go Delta, go grab Watery Grave. They have 2 cards in hand. It's a mystery card, I believe. Oh, it's not so much a mystery anymore. I think I know exactly what it is. All right. This will require them to go ahead and double burn, right? They need another land. I think that's exactly what I got to do here because we just got to live. So if they don't have... Oh, they drew a land. Okay. So we are going to take... All right. All right, I'm down to 5 here. They don't have lethal here, right? Even if I play the Thassa's Oracle, they don't have lethal. They're empty-handed. All right, this is good. This is good. This is good. Well, we're not going to cast that. That'll help us lose the game. So double black mana, sure. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So thankfully, since they killed that and also just depleted all of their mana on that, unless they have a Bolt. If they have a Bolt, I lose. Oh, perfect. They lose the game. They lose the game. Yeah, let's go ahead and add double blue there. Sure. If they had a Bolt, we'd be dead. All right, and we got there. Oh, burn. Always in the hot seat against that deck, so it is miserable, but we got there. Okay, cards that we probably can't play too many of are Jace. Jace is gonna be way too much damage on ourselves. Remand feels actively just like caca here, pure caca. Thoughtseize. We don't want to hit ourselves too much. I know that it's like, oh, well, 2 damage, save some damage, but I just don't feel like that's going to actually happen here. We have no black mana, so unfortunately, I am going to have to mulligan this one. This is viable, I guess. I'll go ahead and just ship that back. The Archmage's Charm won't be castable for us. However, Collective Brutality is quite the magical card against them. We also have a part of the combo here in Inverter. All right, Rift Bolt, that makes sense. I guess we'll just go ahead and play this Swamp. I don't know. Maybe they play that, whatever, the 2 mana blow up a land, draw a card, right? And then, like, I forgot what it is. Something, Cleansing Wildfire or Cleansing Fire. And then they could target my Swamp, but I don't think they know I only have a single Swamp. All right, cool. Hold on. No, we'll do this 2 modes. You and you. All right, so Bolt, Skullcrack, Path to Exile. I don't know if any of these things matter just quite yet, so I guess I'll take the cheapest one. The cheapest one being Bolt, right? Because they'll always have to just hold up mana. The Skullcrack, and that's 2 mana, so I can live with that. Oddly enough, Path to Exile does just clean answer Inverter. All right, so they've played Scalding Tarn. Oh, they're just putting Lurrus right into hand, okay. All right, so we're just gonna counterspell the Lurrus. We also need, like, mana, but whatever. No biggie right now. I don't see a situation where they can deal with all of this, right? Like, as long as I get to go Inverter here, I, for the most part, should be okay. All right, so they're not playing in the Lurrus. Fine, that's fair. I just need to draw a land. That is legitimately all I need to draw here. So I'm 2 turns away because I gotta draw a land, but I don't want to commit too many spells to the graveyard because then because then when Inverter flips everything back. Actually, if I have 3 cards, that's fine. So as long as the next card isn't like a fetch land or something, that shouldn't be too bad. I just need a land, an untapped land here, and then we can begin. Lurrus, Skullcrack, Path, Mystery card. Yeah, you got it, opponent. Go for it. All right, so I'm down to 13. Another burn spell, so it seems like a Boros Charm. If so, I'm just taking it to the chin. It's not killing me, so whatever. Sure, double Skullcrack, down to 10. So Path, Lurrus, right? That's what we know of. Oh, Lurrus. Hold on. Is there even anything in the graveyard? Not really. Yeah, that's fine. Sure, go for it. All right, so the last card is Path. Opponent's in the tank here, or they must have a stop or something like that. I mean, they can't Path anything. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. 2 modes. Realistically, I think I only need to do 1. I know, I guess I could do 3 modes. Yeah, we'll just do 3 modes, right? Because then 1, 2, 3. That'll get 2 cards in the graveyard. Yeah. Okay. Actually, wait, no, we just need to do 2 modes. Hold on. Yeah. All right, so that should answer that. Put me back up to 12, that's fine. Next turn, it's all the same. I could still play my Murktide Regent here. And if they Path to Exile, oh, never mind. This is exactly what I want. All right, and we got there, GG. we have mana. We're fine. I'm okay with this. As long as I have a way to actually like get black mana, I should be okay. We have removal, we have interaction. This is all looking good. I don't know what the opponent's playing. As long as they're not a control deck, we should be okay. It looks like we're getting Thoughtseize or something. I mean, what else plays black-white? Yep, so we were gonna do that to them, but I guess they got to us first. I think they might think we're Mill because Shelldock Isle. Shelldock Isle probably leads them to believe that we're Mill. Okay, guess I'll just play Shelldock Isle. Wait, hold on, we should probably wait a little bit here. Tomb of Yawgmoth. Okay, I'll take the Jace, put that underneath, because now with Inverter of Truth, I do like that. Inverter of Truth means that Shelldock can, as long as we have something in the graveyard to, like, actually draw, we should be okay. They could, like, big brain brain plays, and just, like, Cling to Dust us. Or they could just Smallpox us. I guess there's also that. Oh, man, we're getting Smallpoxed. Okay. Oh, interesting. So now they know, without a doubt, what we're doing, right? Like, it looks like they're just Smallpox. Am I getting Thoughtseize now? They could wait. I mean, technically, I don't have anything to do for quite some time. I'm only on my first land, right? Sure. Oh, wow. They did have Cling to Dust. Oh, we're in trouble. We're probably getting Smallpox. I have to sacrifice one of these. What's more likely to die? I think the best thing to have is that, like, Jace has to be there, so I think I want to keep the Thassa's Oracle. Oh, boy. Just straight up Vindicate. You got it. Oh, that's absolutely disgusting. Thank you. Well, luckily they chose the one with Jace. All right, so more Smallpox shenanigans. Let's see, what do I do here? Go ahead and just fetch, shock. I have to counter this. I have to try to keep my Inverter. The only thing that's a concern, though, is if I do play the Inverter and they remove the land. Oh, that's so good right now. And oddly enough, because I can actually cast the spell. All right, so we're going to counter that. The issue is now I have a ton of cards in my graveyard, which is a little concerning. All right, well, I pass. I don't want to play any more spells. I need to draw something like Murktide here. That's actually pretty major right now. Any order's fine. I'm going to make him think that I have something to do with that. And plus, I don't know if I want to actually reduce the number of lands I have, but I guess we're going to find out. What are they doing? Like Resto Angel or something? I don't actually even know. Oh, okay. If I remand that, it puts it in their hand anyway. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. That seems like a bad idea. I'd rather just like remand whatever nonsense they're trying to get me with, like a Vindicate or something like that. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. I mean, they're nothing but Thoughtseizes, right? So if only we had a turn to actually play that. How unfortunate. Yes. Okay, so now I can Thoughtseize them. What are they working with? Solitude, Fatal Push, sure. There you go. We'll get rid of, you can have the Solitude, the other one. So Solitude, Fatal Push from this opponent. Man, we were so close. I need to find that Murktide sooner than later. All right, still the same 2 cards in the opponent's hand. Now my turn to draw an Urborg. I guess I just passed, right? I mean, I'm not doing anything else. They're not doing anything. Hopefully they don't draw Thoughtseize. 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 Please don't draw Thoughtseize. Oh, okay, that's fine, sure. Oh my god, wait, that's at random. That's so annoying. Oh my god. Wow. Right after I drew that. Unbelievable. What an excellent draw from the opponent. We're hellbent. We've got nothing. Oh, perfect. Okay, this actually does something now. I don't know if I want to help this opponent mill, but... All right, I need a land. I need a land. Or I mean, I don't need any more lands. I need to actually draw something to do. So still the same 2 cards in the opponent's hand? This turn they have to be probably playing, I don't know, the Solitude, right? Okay. I wonder if I'm just going to have to naturally do things. You got it. I mean, I don't think there's actually a reason for them to do this, but if they do, and like we draw the Murktide here, which is the only thing we're digging towards right now, Murktide. Seems good. I don't want to mill myself too much here. Come on, deck. Give me that Murktide. I don't want to mill them too much because then they start activating that Cling to Dust, but I think I don't want to mill myself in fear of filling up my yard too much. Do you want to put the island into your graveyard? Yes. I drew another Jace. Oh, that's not great. There we go. Drew it. What else do I have in the yard here? I have a 6/6. I just took out the lands because I didn't want to draw any more of them. But now they can Lingering Souls. But I can at least protect my Jace for the time being. Although I am now pretty close to just being able to mill myself to the point where I can use Shelldock. No way. No way. They drew the Lily. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, you got it, bud. Still Fatal Push in hand, I guess. Let me get something to do here. Right, they have Lingering Soul, sure. Oh my god, I'm Jace flooded, if somehow possible. I just mill myself now, forget it. 28 cards in library, so that's 5 damage. I think I'm gonna just keep playing Jace here. No, maybe I won't. I'll just pass. So Lily's gonna make sure that I discard a card. I discard the Polluted Delta. I mean, depends. Where do they send everything? They send everything at Jace, right? That's fine. Jace down. Please don't have that Hymn to Torok dude again. I forgot that thing was like mini Hymn to Torok, so like I was gonna discard at random. Oh, they have more things to do? Oh boy. All right, so they're doing their Liliana thing. Pox is doing Pox things. Got it. So I need to draw... How many cards in the graveyard here? I have 17 cards in the graveyard. Oh my god, and I drew that. Not ideal. Okay, so I think this is the new line. So we're gonna, once again, play that, tap that down, and play Jace. At this point now, we're pretty desperate. Just gonna keep milling myself. Drew another land. That always feels delicious and just delightful. Okay, pass. Jace has one last turn, and one Jace is like permanently gone, I believe. So this is our last Jace. We are actually about to run out of win conditions soon. All right, so here comes Cling. What does Cling get? My inverter. Okay, sure. Here goes 2 inverters, I assume. I didn't want to like get my other Jaces or something like that. But in a weird way, they're kind of helping me out. Polluted Delta. Okay, this is not good for me. Okay. No way. Did I actually draw it? I'm just gonna play Thassa's Oracle so we can start rearranging some things. Remand's not gonna do much. All right, so we are going to lose the Jace this turn, but we did get back our other Jaces. And if they attack, then we attack with and kill Lily, ideally. Because they no longer have push, they ditch that to Lily. Actually, no, we don't lose the Jace. Because they minus, I sack Oracle. They swing with Solitude, I block with Inverter. All right, hopefully they pick the wrong one here. If they pick the middle Shelldock here, then we're okay. Perfect. All right, so they know now I have no other basics to get. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna mill myself here. All right, cool. Hold on, if I remove both of these, I get rid of Lily. But that feels like such bad value. It doesn't matter even if they cast Cling or whatever right now. The goal here is just to make sure that Lily's dead. 3, 4, 5. Oh, no. They have removal or like another Solitude. Looks like they do. Oh, that's fine. Sure. I needed to get rid of that Lily now while I still could, because for the rest of the game now, they could just make me keep sacking it. That'd be a problem. I don't want to deal with that. All right, so they're going to draw a card. Perfect. I still have this Beating Body. Oh, man. Lingering Souls plus Friends. That's brutal. Nothing for the opponent, huh? Okay, so I have to leave. They had a bunch of, they have 2 cards. They're both lands. I'm not going to be able to get through that because the inverter doesn't have trample, so I'm going to just have to keep blocking. Okay, no removal and no discard, although that seems unlikely. Smallpox here is going to be very easy for them to deal with. My inverter, we've only seen 2 Smallpox. All right, cool. That's fine. If there's a discard spell, I'm happy it's Inquisition. There's a mystery card. I don't know what it is. All this, by the way, is just game 1. Just letting y'all know that. I mean, yeah, they have to send everything at Jace, right? They send everything at Jace. I block 1. Jace takes 1, 3, goes to 1. Target myself again. Let me think here. At this point now, could I just 1, 2, 3, 4. I play Jace again. I mill another 2. Draw a card. I would have more than enough devotion, but I have exactly enough to do this, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. But if I guess I have to go for it. If they have removal here, I'm in a lot of trouble. Oh man. Okay, sure. Once again, just gonna have to sit back and hang out with this opponent for a bit. Maybe I should have kept that in case they play Lily. Because odds are they're just gonna keep drawing cards here, right? No way. Did they draw Gideon? This looks like a Gideon. All right, so Jace down. I mean, I don't even think that's this is all that bad, right? They just gained me some life. We know they don't have Marsh Flats or anymore, so there's just one, like no mystery cards. Okay, so I just play Jace and then I think I win. I mean, they'd have to remove everything, so they don't have that. I know they don't have that. Okay, so it's still cast. I think that should be the game. Sure. All right, and we got there. Jeez Louise, that was brutal. So we're gonna want counter spells against this opponent out the wazoo. Ways to make them discard. Probably some mixture of all of this, to be honest. Oh, no, wait, we wanna get rid of Planeswalkers probably more, so Blood Chief's Thirst would be pretty good. Actually, I'd probably bring all of this in. This Fatal Push isn't gonna do anything. Right? I think I'm losing if I'm trying to 1-for-1 a bunch of Lingering Souls. I mean, we know they have very efficient removal against us. I think the Murktide is just what we need to continue to clear the graveyard. All right, let's try it. I think that's what we were gonna do. So we have to hope they don't find, like, there's no way they don't play, like, Surgical Extraction. And then they probably also have a Singleton of some kind of Unmoored Ego effect, or maybe Necromancy, something along those lines. The deck is very all-in, so I do wish I had more alternative win conditions, but this'll do for now. Plus, they gotta do it quickly, right? Because we're a solid 2 minutes ahead of them. All right, I'll keep this. This looks really good. It's able to control the early game long enough. That's perfect. Sure. Inquisition. You got it. Murktide. Inquisition. I think on this one, I'm just going to take the hand disruption. I want to leave everything else. This way if they think I have something here. It is unfortunate, though, if they decide to go Smallpox here. Smallpox is, like, super brutal on us. Okay, they can't Pox us this turn, thankfully. Oh, wait, no, they could. They could, because Urborg. They know about the Drown in the Loch. I'm gonna shock because I want to keep my land count high for basics. All right, we pass. They do 100% know about Drown in the Loch here. So they're probably gonna play some 3-drop. I need a land here, dude. I can't tap out. Casting a Smallpox here is is super backbreaking on us. And they clearly just have nothing but removal. Oh my God. I'm just gonna go ahead and play the Murktide. They're gonna make me, I gotta put some kind of clock on them then. Pox here is super brutal, but I guess we sack the Swamp because they have the Urborg. Oh no, they have Castle. That's big for them. Come on, game. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and play the Oracle. They're gonna draw a card here, take 2. I've gotta somehow hope they don't draw some kind of silly Pox effect. Really needed that Archmage's Charm a lot earlier, though. And I don't even know if I'm countering anything anymore, because the 1-for-1 game feels kind of bad. I'm probably just going to try to draw cards. Oh, this is not good for us. Yep. Oh, a turn too late. Well, I'm going to make them play it out. It makes them lose time on the clock. On the brighter side, I do actually get to gain control of that. So, what does this mean? So they can play that. Sure, it becomes a 5-5. You got it. Take 5 here. I might just draw. Since they're not doing anything, I'm going to definitely just draw a card here. Take the 5. All right, this would put me down to 8. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, I chanced it. I thought I'd draw a land. Oh, man, and it's a tapped one. Okay. Yeah, I gotta hang back. So I think I might go to 3 here. I might go to 3 here against this opponent. Right, I block the token. I can try to kill Gideon. Oh, no. All right, let's hope they don't have anything. I'm down to 3. Lily. Okay, well, I'm still going to make them play it out every step of the way. Sure. I'm down to 1. I think how this is going to have to play out, I take the damage. I kill the token. Oh, I don't actually, oh, no. Nope, their Urborg would save me here. Okay, I just have to hope they don't have a way to remove my, my card here. That's it. Simple as that, right? Easy. It's not like their deck is all removal. I got this. Oh, we're so dead. Unless for some odd reason they're doing that for deck thinning. Oh, nice. Good game. Still gonna make them click through it, though. All right, we go to the next game. They have all those planeswalkers. All of them. Man, those lilies and everything they've gotten like combined is just so problematic. But all right, here we go. I don't think I'm mulliganing against them. I'm not gonna do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hope that I get to actually keep this land. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just consider and hope I draw into more lands. They hand disruption me. That's like probably expected here. I just can't afford to go like mulliganing against this opponent. Into my graveyard. Yes. So they Pox here, that sets me back a land, but that's not the end. One of discards a card, put a 1/1 counter on it. I mean, I guess I pass, right? I got nothing else to do. They know everything in my hand. I thought about going Thoughtseize that turn, but I feel like it's probably just better to go and consider. This way I find the 4th land. Because this way if they cast something, I get to remand and also consider. Oh, that's so bad. Okay. Really need my deck to come through with this land here. I think at any point... Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and remand that. Draw that card. Perfect. This might be exactly what I need. Hold on. So add a blue. 1, 2... Okay, so now I have a way to protect my Murktide and actually just hit them. Path to Exile, I mean, I guess I'd let that happen, but anything like a Planeswalker, I can't. They Pox here, I have to counter it. I'm not playing Tomb because then Tomb allows them to have, oh, never mind, they played it for me. That's fine. That's fine. Actually, before I do all of that, let's go ahead and take a look at their hand. Fatal Push, Liliana of the Veil. Okay, all that stuff's fine. None of that matters. All right, so I'll play... Now we go ahead and do the thing. I think we have it now, right? Because even if they make me discard my hand or, like, discard cards here, I've still got the Jace in the bag. And as long as I don't just randomly die to damage, I think I should be okay. In hand was Lingering Souls and a thing for Fatal Push, right? Fatal Push, whatever, who cares? They kill my Inverter, that's fine. What is the mystery card? That's the thing here. Because even if they blow up my Shelldock Isle, I'm okay. Yeah, take the damage, whatever. I'm not going to trigger Revolt for them. Okay. They did it themselves. That's good game. GG's. All right, so they played the second Urborg to get the Revolt. That's good enough. That's good enough. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Pop off. Pop off. Do your thing. Do your thing. All right. Ooh, Inverter combo still just good enough sometimes. Play Jace. There we go. And we got there. GG's. Yeah, this can't work. Nope, no lands. And also the one land we have is the incorrect land. So yeah, that's not going to work out for us. What are they playing? Let's go ahead and just push Jace back. I don't think that Jace is going to help me with, we're nowhere near like pulling that off yet. Please don't be a control deck. I feel like this, like the most miserable matchup is like one of the more popular decks and one of my favorite archetypes. But yeah, I don't think this deck can beat a control deck. Oh, I guess the opponent could just be AFK. Oh no, they like their 7 enough. Okay. What are they? Oh, no, it is a control deck. All right. Well, this is going to be a long one, and it's going to be brutal. How do we beat control? I guess we just pass, right? I mean, I don't know what else I can do here. They're going to... I can't let 3 Fairy resolve. Well, we had done so well for so long. But I think the beauty in this is that we don't have to do anything immediately, right? We can kind of just sit back and hang out. Yeah. I'm just going to pass. I'm going to pass. There's no need for me to do anything yet. I'm nowhere near killing them. I have a dead card in Fatal Push. Plus, you know, the more they think that I'm just a pure blue-black control deck or something like that, maybe they won't play around my combo game too. But then again, eventually they'll know because I got to go for it. Maybe I just burned their clock. There's a surplus of things they can do here. They can counter this if they wanted to, but I just can't see that happening. That would be a very weird line for them. You're gonna let it happen. You don't care about this. This doesn't do anything. Come on. All right, there you go. What is that, Shark Typhoon? Oh boy, sweet Christmas. Yeah, so they've got the Solitude part of it covered. They have a Shark Typhoon. Well, luckily, we've got Fatal Push for that card. Supreme Verdict, Solitude. They've got answers for our Murktide. And we even drew the 3rd Fatal Push, actually. So please play that shark because I need something to kill it. Guess I can try to like remand my own spells at some point, but I'm 100% just going to take the 2 here, by the way. I'll do, if I'm going to kill the thing, I'm going to kill at the end of their turn. Sure thing, buddy. You got it. All right, they played the Plains. They've cycled the Shark Typhoon. They have 3 cards, one of them being Supreme Verdict. The other 2 being Solitude and Mystery cards. I'm just going to do this so I can draw more cards. Because right now, I'm super duper stuck. Counterspell. Okay. Well, I found their mystery card. Luckily for us, I guess I could still cast Murktide, still cast Fatal Push. I don't really know what I can do, actually. Because as soon as I play it, they have an answer, right? They have 3 answers in hand. We know all 3 of them. So we want them to kind of just play their cards, I guess. Maybe get into a situation where we get them to use their Supreme Verdict, and that forces them, like, it wipes their own Solitude or something along those lines. Because as soon as I exile with Murktide Regent here, it'll get swept off by a Supreme Verdict. And or, no, it wouldn't. They could just pay 5 mana, right? So yeah, I don't want that. I want them to actually have a threat on board first. All right, so they probably will play it at the end of their turn. Oh no, but they have castles. They could just sit and do nothing way better than we can. So we need Jace. That's what we need here. We need Jace, and then we need to, like, or we need Inverter, and then we need a Jace. Or that works too. Look at that mana base. Just play a Solitude or something like that. You can attack me. Don't scry, don't scry, don't scry. All right, cool. I'm gonna tank as if I have something to do. I don't. A bunch of useless cards. And if I recall, I can still technically target Solitude, but I'm not going to just yet. Are they doing this in their, in their main? Okay, so that's a Teferi. Oh boy. All right, we can't win from here. We'll go ahead and concede from that. Let's take it to the next game. They don't know that we have the combo, hopefully. Maybe they do, but let's just hope that they don't. Regent's not going to be good here. It's the 3 fairy that will eventually win, but they're going to have answers to... Oh, okay, I got to keep the Inverter. The Inverter's got to stay. Is Collective Brutality even good against them? I guess I don't need the Nile Spellbomb. That's another 1-drop that'll just get countered by the Chalice. I think I'm actually going to trade some Inquisitions here. I think that if they have Chalices, which I think they'll keep, fully knowing that I have Fatal Push and stuff like that. All right, we'll take the play. God, we got destroyed that round. That was not close. This is a terrible hand. Wow. And then wow, followed by a mulligan to 5. We have the Escanta, but I'm like asking for a lot here because I have no cantrips. Yeah. All right, I got a mulligan this one. This is just unlucky. All right, going to 5 against the control deck. What's the worst that could happen? So I mulligan to 6. I don't see me winning this game, but I can try. The nice thing is we do have the combo. They don't really know about it quite yet. I mean, maybe I just keep this, right? Like, push back the Bloodchief's Thirst, keep the 1-drop. I mean, I'm probably not going to win if I go to 5 anyways. At least I have the combo pieces here, right? Like, if I ship this back, it gets much worse. But no, I can't. I can't. All right, I'll keep this, sure. All right, we'll get the Jace, any order, pass back to the opponent. Hopefully they don't have something like Field of Ruin. That's going to feel pretty bad. But they were blue-white, so they probably have some non-zero amount of those. A Murktide Regent that I can try to cast soon, but I don't know. Maybe this just gets bodied by whatever shenanigans they might play next. Because if I tap out, they play 3 fairy, they bounce my thing. I mean, I can't even like play the Murktide yet, so I guess that's all hypotheticals. Sure, no, I'll take it. All right, I guess I mean, I can kill the creature land with Drown in the Loch, so that's nice. And we're definitely getting Watery Grave. Let's see, I counter this. I need essentially to make it so that I have like 5 cards in the graveyard. I have 3, and I gotta draw another land. Oh, geez. Look at that mana base. They got the castle. Oh, we are in a pickle. I need to keep my land count high. Oh, man, that's so bad. Okay, hopefully they don't have another Teferi. Pass. Pass again. I need them to like kind of get something in that yard there, like cycle for a fish or something like that. What is 3 mana at instant speed? Like click? Oh, Resto. That's pretty good. Okay. Random. Wasn't ready for it, but nice. So now they don't play anything. This is the rest of the game here. I need to find another land yet again. I guess I pass. I don't even have enough black mana to actually do anything here. I think I might just play Thassa's Oracle. Like, straight up to scry. Oh, boy. I'm down to 14. This is going to be pretty much GG's, though. They have 5 cards. They're not playing anything. Oh, that's only miserable for me. Okay. Okay, that was weird. I didn't expect to resolve that. That tells me they're about to play a 3 fairy or something like that. They scry, sure. They get a 3 fairy. They back it up with a counter spell. And then we have to find another black source to go ahead and remove it. Then at that point, we're so far behind. Oh, a Shark Typhoon. Okay, that is a lot of damage. They are just going to be able to kill me. There's that part. I mean, I'm not going to let them resolve like a spell here, or try not to let them resolve a spell. Sure, you got it. So I push that. I guess I have to try to kill this. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do about anything now, right? They play a Solitude and I'm pretty much dead. Or no, they can't. They can't, not yet. They might have Path to Exile, but they can't play Solitude just yet. Oh, another Resto Angel. Oh, man. So that is currently lethal. Oh, come on. All right, yeah, they got it. Can't do anything about that. So I gained 7, thankfully. I don't have a second black source, so there's no way I can just out of nowhere win. Not that I really was going to resolve it anyways. Yeah, they have all the tools to beat us. They have all the tools to beat us here. So I have to remove something. That's still 5 damage. Yeah, I just got to pass. Can't do anything. So I'm hoping they just animate their land, I guess. Looks like they're representing Dovin's Veto. This will be a little bit awkward. Man, Control is such a bad matchup for this deck. Between like the Shark Typhoons and all their like counter spells and all that stuff, like it's just such a bad matchup for us. Yep, here comes the Veto. Oh, man. Oh, wait, what? Oh, Resto Angel. Well, may as well do this, because if not, I'm going to lose anyways, so... They randomly just become blue-white tempo. I mean, now at this point, I don't care, right? Like, I'm just going to play Thassa's Oracle for sure. Hopefully, we draw a black land here and or the 6/6. -2, discard a card. All right, this. They could play Teferi, 3-fairy, big Teferi, doesn't matter. Any variant of Teferi, they've got it. It resolves. This at least turns the Celestial Colonnade into a 3-turn clock. Prismatic Ending, Supreme Verdict. I'm actually going to take the Verdict here. The Verdict means that they can answer a Murktide if I draw it. They can't answer it with Prismatic Ending, so I could still block. They would have to draw like a Teferi and or another Solitude, but at this point, that's just kind of what I got to play. I got to play to my outs here. Can I find anything to do? I mean, oh, wait, they have blue. They have 4 colors, so they could potentially exile Jace here. Oh, that's just actually the worst. Okay, I'll take Inquisition. Oh, wait, can I just say no to either of those? Like, if I don't want any of them? Oh, I shouldn't have taken any of them. So I have 2 turns after this, right? Because they're gonna play the Breeding Pool, sure. They animate the Colonnade here. Colonnade puts me down to 5. I guess I could just strip whatever they have in hand now. Oh, please don't be like a Teferi. But then again, I guess... No, I'd rather it not be a Teferi here, please. Okay, a Colonnade, once again, 2 turns, right? So I go down to 5. Oh, man, whatever. They got it. GG's. Okay, so there's no one card I could draw. It would have to be Murktide. Murktide's the only thing I could draw. And they have to completely miss here. Like, they don't care. They can shock that in, right? May as well. They're not losing by damage anytime soon. They don't have to, but... I'm probably going to draw the 6/6, the one that exiles my whole deck right now. You know it. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't want to, because then they could scry. Then again, I guess it may not matter because, you know, like, no, yeah, I feel like they wanted to scry there. Yep, I told you I would draw it. All right, good game. GG's. All right, we took the die roll. Thankfully. No, that's not going to work for me. All right, this is a little bit better. Thankfully with the Sunken Ruins. Assuming that they haven't played shown a minion, Inquisition is most likely the discard spell of choice for this opponent. But then again, I'm asking for a lot here. I have to, like, keep a Jace, whereas I can at least use Thassa's Oracle as a scry. Oh, it's the Reanimator deck. Okay. Faithful Mending. Yeah, let's get rid of the Teferi. And Burial Rites, Moldrifter, Faithful Mending. I need a blue land, so neither of these are going to do it. So put a card on top of your library. No, I don't want any of those. I guess I could have kept the Remand for the back half, but no, I'd rather just try to draw a land here. It's way too risky. Look at this. We have a clock, though. Oh, boy. Look at us go. Next to no damage. All right. What can I do here? What can I do here? I don't want to give them anything. That's for sure. Like, I'm just going to hold up mana here. Maybe they think I have something to do. Man, now I'm wishing I guess I kept the Remand, because that was for sure something I could cast as opposed to me just hoping, I don't know, hoping that something magical could happen here. Burial Rites and another land. Okay. There's 2 Marsh Flats, so they use both. There's a mystery. There's 2 cards, 3 cards we don't know about. So, and Burial Rites in the yard, and then just a full grip there from the opponent. I guess this is the line we're on now. Prismatic Ending and Moldrifter. I guess I'll take a Murktide from all of this because I want to be able to actually draw lands at this point. Oh, I forgot to attack. It's fine. I guess I'll leave them at 16. All right, so they drew some lands. We pitched the Moldrifter. I don't know, maybe they reanimate the Moldrifter, but I got to be careful. This turn, if they draw any of their Archons, we're pretty much in trouble. Brighter side, I have a Fatal Push to throw away. Downside, I got nothing for the Archon. I need to just have them whiff on this turn. All right, so they kept new cards in hand, throwing away Flooded Strand, Prismatic Ending. So they have Hollowed Fountain plus 2 cards, and then now 3rd card because they drew for turn. Don't draw anything. Don't draw a 3-fairy. Don't draw a 3-fairy. Don't draw a 3-fairy. Definitely aren't just going to go ahead and shock that in and do nothing. Oh, right on, right on. Okay, okay, so they're gonna evoke this. That's pretty good. That's a good mystery card. Do they play discard spells? I should figure out if they play discard spells. Hey, look at us go, drawing lands. They would be at 15 right now. Just stating that. Let me think here. Let me look at their like what these lists pretty much run typically. Esper Control is a no. Where is it? Where is it? Reanimator. Okay, they run Persist. They run Ephemerate. They don't run any discard spells. They don't run any counter spells. They do have Grief and Mole Drifters. Okay. Other than that, it could be Solitude. I mean, I can't let them just sit around, so I think I have to kill them. The more time I give them, the more likely we are to get bodied. Here's to hoping they just don't have like Solitude or something like that. Like I guess they could Persist. That's obviously pretty nasty here. Oh boy, so their sideboard's gonna be Thoughtseize times 4 Leyline of the Voids. Leyline of the Void's actually good for us as we don't have to do any work for it. But they don't have counter magic, right? So they're just hoping to tap out and play their stuff before we get to do anything. All right, cool. So they are literally just going to reanimate a Mole Drifter and I will... Oh, hold on, they can still play stuff for free. Oddly enough. Oh, we never hit the Jace or anything like that. So right now, if I just play Inverter of Truth, I lose the game. As fun as that is. As fun as that is. Good news, they don't have another Unburial Rites. They do have Persist, though. And I haven't figured out if I want to counter that or not. I might just draw 2 cards here. I might just have to draw 2 cards. Like, they bounce. It's not that big a deal, right? No, I think I still got to counter this Teferi. I feel like letting Teferi live, actually, is just always a problem. Okay, so they're going to go grab, what, Archon or something like that? If I draw a Jace, I think I'm okay, right? Because Faithful Mending is just 1 player, you gain 2 life. Archon of Cruelty. I mean, Grief will be a problem. Grief is a concern, but yeah, Archon in the yard. That can't be good for us, all right? Wow, they're going to be at 7 next turn, so if I didn't miss that attack, triple Archon in the hand. Now that's a meatball. Card in the graveyard, Prismatic Ending. That search your library for a non-legendary card, put that card into your graveyard. I guess that's fine. Like, I think I'll take the Prismatic Ending then, because that at least, that removes something, so in case they play Teferi, they bounce, I have something to do here. But if they find Persist, I'm pretty much dead. Like that, right there, that one. Cool, 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 cool. Just like that one right there. Good draw, good draw. Bad times ahead. Okay, I need them not to have that Persist. Can I draw? What can I draw here? I can draw Jace. Sacrifices a creature or Planeswalker. Discards card, loses 3 life. I think I have to just make it so that they die if they attack, right? No, wait, do they have another one? So we know in hand, they still have triple Archon of Cruelty, right? This costs 8 mana. Okay, I think this is how it's going to go down. We're just going to be more aggressive. All right, so now if they, no matter what, I have the Shelldock Isle, right? That's going to drop a body. I just need to draw the Thassa's Oracle right now because they clearly have something to do. All right, another Persist, sure. They drew another way to does this have rebound or something? How did they draw Persist consistently? As long as I draw my Oracle, I'm fine. There's no way, right? They don't play counter magic in the main. I mean, I guess they could Ephemerate or something like that. Oh my God, yes, cool. Oh, we were able to cheese that one. Oh my God. I will take that every time. I guess in the event I need to kill some stuff, like a 3 fairy that resolves. Okay, what can't we really use here? So the Nile Spellbomb's obviously going to be needed, right? And they're going to be ready for it. They probably play like some non-zero amount of Stony Silences. I guess we don't need as much hard removal here. I think they're going to just have so much stuff that Inquisition's just not going to be that good. Right, like Inquisition might be, I guess they could, like, it could rip like a Persist, but it's fine. I gotta be fighting for board here. I don't want to load up for a ton of counter spells and then lose, especially when they play free spells like Grief and yada yada yada. I'm really hoping this works out for us because we need to draw a land here and they need to not grief us. All right, well, we're gonna try to resolve this before they can like do anything to me. All right, so don't have Stony Silence. Don't have Stony Silence. I guess why would they bring in Stony Silence for just some graveyard hate, right? Like that seems kind of weird. I'm not going to tap out this turn. Faithful Mending. Okay, this is actually really good for us. We kind of needed them to do that because now if they play a 3 fairy, we have something for it, right? So sure. They play Prismatic Ending, Angels, stuff like that. Evoke. Yeah, that's fine. Sure, go for it. I want to counter something before I actually exile from their yard, so... Let's see if I can find one of the win cons here. A Jace is actually really good for us. Okay, cool. As long as there's a Jace underneath it, then that's fine. Because now I can go, I am always guaranteed to at least have one Jace, as long as it resolves. Now I just need to find an inverter. Thankfully, Serra's Emissary, not really like a big factor here, right? Because like if they name creature, that's fine. I'm not attacking you anyways. I want to be able to counter twice, right? So maybe I wait till 6 mana. I'll wait till 6 mana. Okay, so there goes the Faithful Mending. If they play a 3 fairy here plus counterspell backup, I mean, I've got to counter, right? There's no reason not to. At that point, I've got nothing to do anyways. Like, is this that big a deal? Like them just playing one of these right now? Probably not. Yeah, that's fine. Sure, go for it. For the time being, at least. I mean, if they have a bunch of Solitude, whatever. If they have a Grief, that's a different story. If I take a counterspell, I'll have one for later. All right, so now I get to play Azcanta. Hopefully Azcanta can just flip here. That's the big thing. And if they ephemerate or if they play the Grief card, then sure, I can counter it. I think they're looking to just hard cast. And I didn't want to hold on to the Spell Bomb, by the way, because if I held on to it, this opponent might be able to discard it, and I just didn't want to chance that. All right, so they're not playing anything yet. They could just play the slow game here and hit me with a 2/2. I guess that's always a possibility. We're definitely going to use Counterspell first for this 3 fairy. Perfect. Okay, they're milling some more, so this leaves me with bodies, I guess, so that's not too big a deal. They just need to find a 3 fairy, right? I think that's what's going on here. Burial Rites. Oh, that's a good one. So I'm going to have to double counter this upcoming turn. So I want to flip this Azcanta pretty bad, so I'm actually going to go ahead and just hold on to my mana here, because I am going to need to counter the Drown in the Loch first, and then I have to counter again. There's also a chance that they go 3 fairy, so I have to double counter this turn, because they've been pretty patient about it. That's 1 persist, right? Yes. Is this like a persist now? They also are close enough to where they can just actually hard cast the card. Come on, where's my inverter? No, I want that. Thank you. Yes, I would like to transform Azcanta. All right, so we're just gonna do this the honest way. Hold on. So how are we gonna do this here? So we just gotta make sure we go, once again, consider, land. Let me see here. So that's, I need one more spell to exile, so I guess that other one can be Remand. This means that now I actually get to just kill them, right? Like in 2 turns. I need to make sure that this thing was a 6/6. And I also have exactly enough mana to go Counterspell plus Archmage's Charm. So this is looking pretty good. They're going to go Faithful Mending. That should find them something decent. Hopefully not a Thoughtseize plus a 3 fairy or something. Like there's a line where they can draw 3 fairy, Thoughtseize plus a Persist, right? They haven't used anything other than the single Persist here and an Burial Rites, which means they have a total of 4 more ways to reanimate. Solitude and Archon to the yard? Well, that's not suspicious whatsoever. What could they possibly have? Considering the fact that they could use Solitude to get rid of this Murktide. Seems like they might just be playing some big spells here this upcoming turn. So the reason why I'm doing it this way, I get to hold on to my my Jace. I get to play Jace. Oh, that's good. Okay, we found what we're looking for. Let's attack first so that they block, or maybe they don't, who knows? I think already we have what we're looking for, right? I have a counterspell underneath the Shelldock Isle. So I just need to make it back a turn. That's it. And then the game's over. So even if they like go and reanimate, I guess, like, so the first thing I'll counter, right? Whatever they try to reanimate here with like they're going to try to get the Archon back. I'll have to discard a card. I'll probably discard, you know, Jace. I have a Jace underneath Shelldock, so I don't need the Jaces in my hand. 3, 6, 7, 8, so they can pay 4. If they go persist, that's a different story. Well, actually, no, I'm still okay. That's not so bad. I still have something to discard, and I still get to do something next turn. As long as they don't have a second 3 fairy here, that's okay. Because 3 fairy would not allow me to cast whatever's underneath, but I guess it's fine since I have the Jace in hand. Yeah, sure, go for it. No way. Actually, I'm still okay. Yeah, that's fine, because I have the Jace underneath. Yeah, I have the Jace underneath, so well, yeah, and I can counter them back, but this is telling me that they don't have a counterspell. I guess they could Archon of Cruelty me, put me down to 1, but that doesn't change a thing, right? Because if they Ephemerate Blink, I think we have the match secured. Any order, right? So I'll draw. Yes, and we got there.
All right, last game of the night. Looks like we're going to get to go first, and I don't hate the sound of that. Okay, don't be control. If it were like any of the other decks, that's fine. Like, control, though, is our worst, as you've seen. Like, we got bodied that other game, so I'd like to try to actually make this a close one for the finale. 4-1. Respectable. Obosh, they're going to be aggro. Yeah, we need the combo. I guess this is better than nothing, sure. I'll take it. We have the Jace right here. Okay, cool. So as long as we have a Jace, that means now we can just pretty much do what we were originally planning on. Just get the, whatever you want to call. Oh, no. What is this? This is not what I thought it was. Hold on. Hello? I guess my question here is, like, what do I want to do? I can play the Thassa's Oracle to really expedite the process. Because next turn, they're going to play some kind of 3-drop shenanigans, right? Create a treasure token. It looks like they're going to storm off next turn. I don't want any of these, so no. And then we're going to pass. Remember, we just need the inverter. We might get Blood Moon, though. Oh, okay, cool. That's fine. Yeah, we couldn't stop that anyways. That's fine. Bolton Pyrite into the yard. Perfect. I might actually just draw cards here, because that's looking way more appealing than anything else going on right now. The fact that also Thassa's Oracle's a 1-3 is quite nice. Sure. Maybe they'll target our own graveyard, because, like, that helps us if they target our graveyard. All right, so I'll try to draw some cards. We drew the inverter. All right, so we have to play it a little bit slower now, right? Target player, pay 1, they exile the whole yard. Okay, we pass. Yeah, because I can't have me losing the game randomly unless it's like, oh, okay. Sure. Let's go ahead and blow up Monkey. Yeah, we don't want that one to stay around for too long. That's not a good time for us. Once again, I think this is all working out in our favor. Murktide Regent. Do I need anything here, really? I guess I'll just take, like, a discard spell because that's something I don't want to draw later. I guess if I would have kept Inverter, I could shuffle everything back in. I mean, I just need lands. Magus of the Moon. Now, that falls under things I don't want you to have. I have to keep the Drown in the lock because I don't want to get caught out again. All right, let's see. How does this work for us? I need to get an island. I think that's what it is. Think here. Let me think here. Let me think. So I play this. There's a total of 7 cards, or 3, 6, 7, right? So I just have to survive the next turn. Oh, no. Hold on. Actually, I want them to blow up my graveyard, right? Because if they blow up my graveyard, they pretty much lose the game. Hold on. So I wanted them to do that. Sure. That's fine. I think we're just going to go for it next turn. No way. They drew Thoughtseize. Get out of here. Don't Blood Moon me. Don't Blood Moon me. Don't Blood Moon me. Don't Blood Moon me. Okay. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and now add a blue, black, and black. I guess I mill them for a little bit here, because I don't want to mill myself out here and not have another Jace to play. That's so weird. Why would they do that? There has to be a reason for that, right? Like, that they would target themselves? Like, I want to be able to attack them. That's the main thing here. And if they animate the den, that's their whole turn. They didn't have Bolt or anything like that. A little bit risky considering that we only have this Jace. Okay. That's 4 damage, right? Oh, wow. No, that kills off my Jace. Oh, no. That kills off my Jace. I didn't even think that they would... I forgot about Fury. I just haven't played against it enough. Oh, man. That's totally my fault there. I think that's my only win condition, right? Oh, no, no, no. No, wait. Oh, yeah. It's over. It's over. Wait, hold on. Can I just hit them? Well, that card's unplayable now, but... Right, because I don't have anything that's blue that I could just play, so yeah, I guess I just hit them. I mean, had I had another land to play... Okay, so if I'd waited a turn later, I'd have been in trouble. I couldn't do anything anyways. Oh, and then they're going to Obosh me next turn. Oh, man, I don't even have a swamp, actually. Good game. That Magus of the Blood Moon got me good. Dang, dude, that was really good on their part. All right, so Ether Gust. Yeah, that seems good. Sure. We're going to need to be able to beat a Blood Moon. Monkey, yes, that's a problem. Remand is, like, passable, I guess, but not that great. They have the random graveyard shenanigans, which I don't think I care about. Considering there's a red deck, I probably should have played around that a lot more. All right, we unfortunately lost that one. So we had the play there. We had the jump on them, but Jace was a bit fragile. They had actually removed, I believe, Thassa's Oracle, and or we were going to die anyways, right? So we weren't going to be able to survive. I'm keeping this. We're definitely going to get basic lands because we have Ether Gust. Did I draw a Murktide on top of that? Wow, that's a feel bad. Oh my god, I messed it up. Oh my god, I messed it up. Oh my god, I want to concede. I want to concede. That was a mess up on my part. Oops, I was not supposed to do that. Oh my god, I was supposed to play the Thassa's Oracle. I didn't float the mana. Holy cow. Oh, and they took my only answer to Blood Moon. Oh my god. No way. GG. GG. I made a huge mistake. I deserve this loss. I deserve this loss. I'll play it out. Sure, I'll play it out. It's over. I actually have only one more way to deal with that because I had 2 Ether Gusts. Oh my god. River. This should just never be in the deck. This is just never good in the deck. You got it. I mean, even if they had the Bolt, they couldn't play Blood Moon, right? That was the main thing. That would have bought me a turn to then find something to do. But instead, I got stuck there. So that's good game. GG. Let's not talk about that ending if that isn't the most, stupid River of Tears. I can't even blame Moto. That's all user error on that one. So thanks to my... poor sequencing there. We weren't able to get the second blue source off River of Tears, thus turning it into a black source, so we couldn't play the Oracle, thus resulting in us getting Blood Moon. So, unfortunate for us because, you know, we played that very poorly there at the end, but regardless, it seems like the deck has legs to stand on and can win a majority of matches quite easily. It just has to beat Control. Control just feels unbeatable. I don't know how this deck beats Control. They do everything you do, but better. They can sit there, they never tap out, and eventually they try to double play you by playing 3 Fairy. So, I don't know. Control, I mean, maybe you get the right window and you double spell that turn, but otherwise, Control feels pretty difficult. So, yeah, nonetheless, the deck was fun to play. Thanks so much for watching another episode of Modern Mayhem, and as always, I do appreciate y'all coming back supporting the content. Feel free to leave a like, a sub, and hit the bell icon to be notified when a brand new video goes live. Other than that, your friendly neighborhood Asian Avenger just reminding you, hit that follow button on social media. You can find me at Twitter and Instagram under The Asian Avenger, and of course, my Twitch streams at twitch.tv/The Asian Avenger. So go give me a follow and check out my anime podcast, The Nissan Podcast. Other than that, love you all. I'll see you at the next video. Hopefully, properly sequencing my plays. Peace. Oh my god, I messed it up.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.